Everybody, another day, another dollar. It's Monday, and these are the top 5 things to know today in financial markets as we get set to kick off another eventful week. Leading off with number 1, U.S.-China trade headlines will be in focus this morning after President Trump reiterated over the weekend that he could possibly raise tariffs on China over their mishandling of the coronavirus pandemic. Speaking during a Fox News town hall on Sunday, Trump said that he believed a mistake in China was the cause for the spreading of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to Trump, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also repeated accusations that the virus originated in a lab in China, though he failed to produce any conclusive evidence. As long as the two economic superpowers trade barbs between them over just where the COVID-19 started, it probably won't do well for relations between the two countries. On to number 2, keeping that in focus, concerns are surrounding the flare-up in tensions between the U.S. and China is weighing on risk assets this morning. The Dow futures, as of last check, were down by more than 300 points, or slightly more than 1%. S&P 500 and NASDAQ futures were also pointing to lower opens. That follows weak or relatively weak price action over in Europe and Asia, where the major bourses or the major exchanges all dropped by at least 2%. So overall, a risk-off start to the week. On to number 3. Airline stocks in the U.S. will be in focus this morning after we got news that Berkshire Hathaway pretty much dumped their entire stakes in the 4 biggest U.S. airliners. Speaking during the company's annual meeting on Saturday, Chairman Warren Buffett said that the company reduced its entire exposure to the airline industry. As a result, we see that in early trading, Delta Airlines, American Airlines, Southwest, and United are all off by at least 5% this morning. So overall, the airline sector, already one of the hardest hit as a result of the COVID-19 crisis, is probably in for some more pain in the days ahead. On to number 4, over in commodities markets, oil prices are falling once again, starting the new week in the red as concerns over oversupply and the glut in crude around the world is weighing on the energy market. US WTI crude futures fell by as much as 8% at one point to hit a session low of $18.10 per barrel. At last check, they were off by about 7%, trading near the 1850 mark. So overall, the crude volatility is likely to continue in the week ahead. And finally, number 5, it's a quiet day for earnings and data as we get set for the major releases in the days ahead. On the data front, we get the latest factory orders figures at 10 a.m. Eastern time this morning, amid expectations for a drop of 9%. And in earnings, results from Shake Shack and Tyson Foods will be on the agenda today. Obviously, looking forward to the week ahead, we get U.S. jobs data on Friday, as well as earnings from big names like Disney on Tuesday. So overall, that's it for me for today. May the trading gods be with you, and have a good one, everybody.